next news.
Next news. No one was threatened with death.
That's already
That's
yeah,
our
that's
standard.
that's our sentence. Yay! It's bad news, but nobody's being threatened or killed. Yay! That's progress.
Yay. So Twitter deletes Chinese embassy's Uyghur quote unquote emancipation tweet in the USA and China. Twitter recently deleted a post from the U.S. Chinese embassy that claimed that Uyghur women had their minds emancipated by policies that meet the UN's. Who the frick is messaging me right now? I'm going to start over because that's so distracting. I'm sorry, you guys.
Put it on silent. Like,
I'm going to slap someone right now. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Next news.
Next news.
Twitter deletes Chinese embassy's Uyghur emancipation tweet. Twitter recently deleted a post from the U.S. Chinese embassy that claimed that Uyghur women had their minds, quote unquote, emancipated by policies that meet the United Nations criteria for genocide in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of China. The tweet states, quote, a study shows that in the process of eradicating extremism, the minds of Uyghur women in Xinjiang were emancipated, and gender equality and reproductive health were promoted, making them no longer baby-making machines. They are more confident and independent, end quote. Twitter removed the Chinese embassy's tweet following widespread objections that accused Beijing of seeking to expunge Uyghur culture. The post was deleted for violating rules against, quote unquote, the dehumanization of a group of people. The tweet linked to an article written by state-run media China Daily, which celebrated declining birth rates in Xinjiang. Scholar Adrian Zenz, known for his studies of the re-education camps in Xinjiang, reports that Uyghur women are threatened with being imprisoned in internment camps if they refuse to abort pregnancies that exceed local birth quotas. So I wanted to highlight this because I remember seeing this absolutely crazy tweet when it was first released. And I remember quote retweeting it and saying, well, I can't check anymore because my Twitter is suspended. So I'm going to have to paraphrase. But I was like, yeah, like they are literally not baby making machines anymore because you have forcibly sterilized them according to your own government's documents. Like, yeah, that would be pretty effective in liberating them from that if they're being forcibly sterilized. Like, it's just absolutely insane.
Wait, so this was we support the deletion of this tweet though, right?
Yes. I mean, some people would say like that should be up to show to the public like what the ideas that they're trying to push, right? Other people, because this was a fallout from Trump being banned, was people were immediately bringing up this specific tweet and saying, well, you banned Trump, but what about this blatant propaganda from the Chinese regime? They're just allowed to spread that. They're just allowed to spread that like unchecked. Like, that's crazy. So after the uproar surrounding Trump, and then a lot of other specific tweets were deleted, like certain tweets from Ayatollah Khamenei regarding certain things he said about Israel that I cannot even talk about on Twitter. I mean, YouTube. I can't even intimate what Khamenei has said about Israel here. But so those were also deleted as well. So whether or not that those should have been deleted by Twitter is probably a separate conversation. But I just the idea that the Chinese embassy is really putting forth the idea that in the process of eradicating extremism, the minds of Uyghur women in Xinjiang were emancipated and gender equality and reproductive health was promoted. They're no longer baby-making machines. They're more confident and independent. It's it's crazy. Like what you're doing, according to documents revealed from your own government, meets established criteria of genocide. It's demographic engineering. Like, yeah, just
Yeah.
wild.
So yeah, I mean, I might agree with Gregory here, because I don't know, like we want to see how effed up Chinese government is and what they're
Yeah.
showing. Like, why remove it? Let people see so we could highlight it, to expose them. I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
think it's the right strategy. I don't know.
What
Maybe I'm wrong though. I'm
what
okay with
what do you think
corrected.
about the tweet itself? Their propaganda.
What do you think I think about the tweet? Like, I'm hoping we don't need to explain to our audience how messed up the tweet is, right? Like, I hope that goes beyond saying, right? I mean, we could have. I think the more nuanced conversation is, given how effed up the tweet is it a good idea for Twitter to remove it or not remove it? That I'm hoping, if there's a disagreement in our audience, that's the disagreement. I hope
Yeah.
everybody's on the same side of how screwed up the CC, like the tweet is by itself. Okay, so yeah.
I think it's the tweet is just absolutely crazy. I think the only reason why it was deleted was because people were bringing it up as a specific example of Twitter's hypocrisy with regards to
Yeah, I mean,
Trump's
Twitter is,
ban. I mean, that's speculation, guys, but like,
yeah, I mean, this is what the Pandora's box that Twitter has opened now,
yeah,
with removing Trump from Twitter, because last time I checked, Khamenei still has his account. I mean, his tweets were deleted. I mean,
specific tweets.
yeah, but his account is still there. So, but we're gonna remove every single. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We can have a conversation about that later. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but
It's really complicated.
it's complicated, I guess. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of consequences to it. Gregory has an
Then
interesting comment. Oops. Saying
highlight.
deleting the tweet is akin to erasing Chinese arrogance about a genocide they are committing and thus erasing the record of Uyghur suffering.
Well, I mean, you could say that the record will still be there because people are going to screenshot it and all. But I guess it's like, I mean, it's maybe they won't post it again, and we want them to post it so that we can see how effed up it is. Yeah. But I don't know. And I think like this is a calculation, like measuring the harm from them spreading their poison, and the benefit of us seeing that they're spreading poison, like doing a cost benefit analysis here. I don't think it's as easy and simple as a lot of people make it seem to be. I tend to be more on the side of let it all be there for everyone to see. But I do hold my position with a very high level of skepticism, and I'm open to changing my opinion. But I am more on Gregory's side on this. But again, I don't hold this position. But I'm not married to this position. Okay, and also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.